Nearly 6 million RDP houses are in urgent need of repairs because of bad workmanship, and SAA has reduced the price of flights between Johannesburg and a number of African destinations. I'm Busisiwa Khateb with the latest news update. Nearly 6 million RDP houses built since the dawn of democracy are in urgent need of repairs because of bad workmanship. NEWSBREAK President Lawrence Mavundla has called on government to do something about the poor quality of RDP houses being provided. He was speaking at the NEWSBREAK biannual summit in Bloemfontein. He also said foreigners had taken over businesses in townships. ANC President Jacob Zuma has emphasized the need for the party's second transition as contained in a discussion document to be discussed next week at the party policy conference in Midrand. Zuma has been promoting the idea of a second transition, but it has been rejected by the ANC Youth League and the ANC in Gauteng and Limpopo. ANC Deputy President Kgalemela Motlanthe has also questioned the idea. Zuma says those who question the idea should come up with alternatives.
And therefore, the second transition is the thing for us to look at. Those who say the second transition is not right, what is the alternative? They must produce the alternative. I don't care with people who just sit and criticize every day. Have no alternative for our people. Why should we waste time with them? We must waste time with the people who need their lives to be changed.
DA leader Helen Zille has asked President Jacob Zuma to consult with opposition parties before appointing a new constitutional court judge. She says she has written to Zuma to restate that the constitution requires proper and meaningful consultation before he decides on an appointment. Zille has suggested that the full candidate shortlist be distributed to party leaders and that a reasonable time frame be allowed for submissions. The Judicial Service Commission has presented Zuma with a list of nominees for the vacant judge's position in the Constitutional Court. And lastly, South African Airways has reduced the price of flights between Johannesburg and a number of African destinations by 249 Rand per round trip. A round trip to long-haul destinations will decrease by 116 Rand. SAA's spokesperson, Jerome Simelani, says the cuts come after a fall in the price of jet fuel.
We want to announce that we are reducing the price of the fuel levy, and for people that are flying domestically, it should be just under 100 Rand, that somebody should be able to pay less than what they did previously. So we're very excited that it is going to come down. That will be a benefit to our customer, and we're hoping that the fuel price continues to go down. It helps us in terms of our fuel bill, and it ultimately helps the customer to pay less on the ticket.
Catch the latest news anytime here on NEWSBREAK, Option 1.